Hi everyone, I'm so happy that you're here and that you've joined me for another read aloud. Today's story is called Hank's Big Day, the story of a pill bug written by Evan Kuhlman and Chuck Groenink. Now, is a pill bug a bug? If you've been listening to my other stories about pill bugs, you will know that a pill bug is not a bug. In fact, it is an isopod crustacean. Now, isopods mean equal legs. So a pill bug's legs are equal size. Do you remember how many legs a pill bug has? That's right, 14. 7 sets of 2. Now, let's get started with our story and see who Hank runs into. A big rock, Hank's house. Hank, a pill bug, crawls out from under. This is Hank. Hank shimmies through the tall grass. He nibbles on a dead leaf. Breakfast over, Hank creeps past a cricket, a curious cricket. He comes upon a worm tied in a knot, a weird worm, and an ant carrying a potato chip, an industrious ant. Yikes! A scary grasshopper. Hank climbs a long stick. He continues climbing the stick. He finishes climbing the stick. Hank's exercise stick. Then he curls up in the tall grass. Hank scoots along and finds himself on a sidewalk. He looks both ways, then starts to cross. He lumbers through a pothole, a shady spot. He stops to inspect a rainbow made of chalk, some stripy art. He climbs on top of a bottle cap, a slippery round thing. Hank finishes crossing as a boy rides by on a skateboard. Too close for comfort. Phew, he got away just in time. Hank trudges onward and comes upon a smiling face. She is dressed up like her hero, the famous flyer, Amelia Earhart. Hank's best friend, Amelia. With Amelia's help, Hank crawls onto her helmet. Amelia jumps up, tilts her arms, and takes off with Hank on board. Amelia and her co-pilot Hank, the pill bug, are crossing the Atlantic Ocean in their airplane. Together they run around the front yard. An amazing view of the world. Amelia and Hank zip through the side yard. Amelia's dog is fast asleep in her doghouse. The brave pilots fly over England and wave to the Queen. Hello, Queen. In Paris, the plane just misses the Eiffel Tower. Amelia lands near a cafe, Le Velvet Bug. The flyers circle a maple tree and head for a picnic table. Hank nibbles a peppermint leaf and Amelia drinks from a juice box. Yum. Snack break over, Amelia puts out her hand and Hank crawls back on board. They run across the yard and down the driveway. Amelia's brother Aaron is playing with his army guys. Hank and Amelia return to America. They make a daring landing as millions cheer. Amelia sets Hank on the mossy rock where she found him. Hank gazes up at Amelia. What friendship looks like. Hank crosses the sidewalk, curls up and plays dead, treks down his exercise stick, and passes the grasshopper, the ant, the worm, and the cricket. Then he takes a big bite out of a dead leaf. And when the day is done, Hank crawls under his rock at last. Home sweet home. That's the end of our story. Are you ready to draw your very own roly-poly or pill bug? Let's do it.
All right, so we are going to draw a pill bug today, and I'm going to guide you through it. You can slow down the video, stop the video to catch up if you need to. So what you're going to need is a piece of white paper, an eraser, a pencil, a Sharpie, and then a colored pencil. I'm choosing a black colored pencil because I'm going to make a black roly-poly, but as we've talked about, roly-polies come in different colors, so you can choose the color that you want to color your roly-poly. So I'm going to start with my pencil, and right in the middle I'm going to make a line, and you can keep this really nice and light. We'll go through and darken the lines later on. We're just going to sketch it first, and then you can round out the sides, because a roly-poly is kind of like a long oval. Now, the next thing we want to do is we want to draw the head. So this part here is the head, and I just curved in just a little bit. And then do you remember how many segments a pill bug has? That's right, 7 segments, and that's in the thorax. And then a little bit at the end, this part is called the abdomen. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a line here for the abdomen. So we'll touch base with the abdomen later. Here we'll draw a line in half, and then we'll draw another segment here, and then between these two we'll draw another one in half, and then we'll do the same. Between these two we'll draw a segment, and then so far we've got the head, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 2 more segments. We'll do one here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 1 more. So we'll cut that in half there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got our segments there in our thorax. Now we're going to work on the abdomen. And the abdomen, we're going to make the lines a little closer. The abdomen is a shorter part. And within this, we'll draw another line. All right, now what you'll want to do is draw little lines here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll do 1 more there. Then you're going to take your eraser and just erase this really fine line here, because later we're going to put the little legs there. All right, now let's work on the 2 antennae. So in order to make the antennae, you want to make kind of like a little U shape. You see that? A little upside down U. Because they're kind of segments. And then the third one can be a little longer, the fourth one a little longer yet. And then there's like almost like a V at the end. And we'll do the same thing here on this side. A little longer, a little longer yet. And then kind of like a little V. All right, there are the antennae. And then remember, the mouth is kind of underneath here, underneath the head. Now we're going to draw the legs the same way we did the antennae. Upside down U's, and then there's kind of like a little claw type structure that can be an upside down V at the end. And we're going to do that. Do you remember how many legs there are? There are 14, so 7 on one side and 7 on the other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the last pair here. All right, now at the back, there are 2 little Europods. And if you'll remember, that's one way that the pill bug gets its water. So now you can go ahead and use your Sharpie to kind of make little bumps here. You can kind of curve up a little bit. And we can trace our drawing. If you're happy with the way it looks, you'll trace it. You'll outline it. And then afterwards you can go through and erase the pencil marks. Okay, once you're sure that you've got everything outlined, then you can go through and erase any of those light pencil marks that you made before. And voila, there is our pill bug. Now, like I said, you can use whatever color you'd like. I chose black to just go ahead and color it in. Do you remember the colors of a pill bug? The ones that I've seen have always been black, but they come in different colors. They even come spotted. I'm working rather quickly here, but you can take your time with this. Get that abdomen all colored in. And remember, pill bugs are isopods. They are not insects. All right, then, most importantly, you can sign your name on your artwork. And if you'd like, you can go ahead and write pill bug. Voila! There you go. Have fun making your pill bug. Don't forget to send me a picture of it via Instagram. I'd love to see your artwork. Thank you for joining us. Remember, if you liked this video and want to see more, to hit the like button and subscribe.